Ferguson. You're a nutritionist, the guy who created this thing called the Diet Free Life Methodology. Oh, okay. As I wait for people to come on, do me a favor if you are new to what we're sharing here. If you're not on YouTube, go to our YouTube channel, which is Diet Free Life. And you can type in Diet Free Life, Robert Ferguson. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell so that whenever we upload new information, you will be one of the first people to get it. Now, I'm not going to keep you long today. It is Fat Loss Tuesday. And I put this thing out there where I asked people in our Diet Free Life group, our community, I said, I titled it like Diet Free Life versus Other Diets. Now, when I say other diets, that means anything that is speaking to diets, right? Nutrisystem, Optavia, Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Keto. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Any diet that you can think of, I'm doing like a diet free life, what we do, versus all of the other diets. And I posted this thing in our Diet Free Life community where I said, in your opinion, and I asked them I want their opinion. What's the difference between the Diet Free Life methodology and other diets to include? And I just gave examples: Nutrisystem, Optavia, which is a network marketing related program, Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Keto, and others. And Melina, she says, the others don't have you, that was really nice. And thank you, Melina. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you very much. Kathy said, the others offer no explanation or educational information. They are difficult to understand why their plan actually works, if it does at all. Kudos to Kathy. Now, what I love about what Kathy response was is that she said the others, right, other diets, they don't offer explanation or educational information. I believe that the educational component to what we do at Diet Free Life is king or queen, however you want to look at it. It's like very important. Like the educational part. If you're not getting that, God bless you, and come back to us later. Maybe 5 more years, 10 years, 20 years. You will get what I mean by the educational component. Now, Betsy, who has been a client of mine and is now a Diet Free Life coach, she says that the Diet Free Life is a lifestyle, not a diet. Plus, she gave me a big, positive comment. She said Robert is the best, so I appreciate that. Judy says Diet Free Life is a lifestyle that we have learned to live without the burden of counting or weighing. We are taught healthy guidelines to maximize our gut health, while the others don't teach you, keywords, the others don't teach you, that goes back to education, healthy way to live. Some offer processed foods and a quick fix, which a lot of them offer processed foods. And she says you can have whatever you want with Diet Free Life as long as it's within your budget. Well, Diet Free Life tells you how to eat healthy for the rest of your life. And she says that we have the best coaches. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Dan says, I have actually learned from Diet Free Life. The other diets are just that, quick fixes and not exactly sustainable. Listen, you guys, if you really want to understand the difference between Diet Free Life and all these other things, because a lot of people get it. Like whenever I have introduced Diet Free Life, the methodology, to very famous people, very high profile, high level executives, big companies, they all, hear me on this, they all say that Diet Free Life is the best thing they've seen. Like across the board. I have never, ever, ever presented or been in a room where the people who didn't know anything about Diet Free Life, all of them, when they learned about it, said this is the best thing they've ever seen. And they always say, wow, I'm surprised I'm just now learning about this. I hear that again and again and again. I've been in the room with top executives with United Healthcare, Aetna, Anthem, we're talking $100+ billion a year revenue generating companies. They always say that Diet Free Life is the best thing that they've seen. When I've done the work with Let's Move, when Michelle Obama made it popular, the entire staff, everybody in the room said that Diet Free Life, without question, is the best thing they've ever seen, and they're surprised they're learning about it for the first time. When you experience that for years, and trust me, for years, and I will continue to experience that. It's happening right now. I just got off the phone earlier today with a multi-million-dollar company based in Minnesota that is like, hey, we are impressed. We want to know more. So we're at a place where we're not at the level of Weight Watchers because we don't have the millions and billions of dollars to do the advertising. But that day is coming. That day is coming. So when people learn about the Diet Free Life methodology, and I'm the same, there is nothing available that compares at all. This is not bragging. I'm just telling you the truth. I mean, yeah, I mean it's interesting. Well, when I continue to look at the answers that I got from people, Darlene says, I've learned what is good for my gut health and the seed oils, vegetable oils that are bad and cause inflammation. And since I have a clean house of seed oils, I feel much better, and eating healthier has helped her with her sleep, with her weight, etc. She says that I can live with this program, Diet for Life, because I don't feel deprived of my favorite foods and we have the best coaches. So again, we're getting major positive feedback. Sarah says that the difference between Diet for Life and all the other diets is the flexibility. Lori says Diet for Life teaches you how to eat and live a lifestyle that is not a diet. Carrie says Diet Free Life is a way of living that is not dependent on certain foods or points. You learn how to eat no matter where you are or where you go. Well, I mean, I could go on and on, you guys. That's a good amount of them. But the common theme or the thread that connects all of us is what we do different is education is important, meaning you being informed, you knowing, you learning. And so with the people who become Diet Free Life coaches, right? And then they run with the title of being a nutritionist and a health coach or a weight loss coach. My thing is keep educating people, give them the power, put them in a position to win. Whereas most people who don't have the knowledge or the education are just going from one diet to the next diet. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're missing the real opportunities to be able to live a life where they never have to diet again. So Diet Free Life at the end of the day is about education. And when you have the knowledge, you have the power. When you have the knowledge, you have the power. I'm gonna say it one last time. When you have the knowledge, you have the power. So let's take me. So let's just use me as an example of Diet Free Life, right? I created the methodology. I am the face and the brand of the methodology. We have some amazing coaches that are teaching the methodology. So we get the methodology. It is evidence-based, clinically proven, meaning it's been validated, verified, and is reproducible, meaning anyone who knows the methodology and that teaches the methodology can get the same outcomes and results that I get and other coaches get because we have a system in place. Now, all that being said, what makes it so unique and what makes it different is because you become knowledgeable. You become aware. So we live in a world where diets are based on codependency, meaning there's no questions asked. You just get the program and you follow it. And a lot of people, that's all they want. They just want to be told what to do, which I totally get that. And you can still get that even with Diet Free Life. But eventually you're going to wake up. And when you wake up, you want to know better. So let's take me based on everything that I know, everything that I've learned about nutrition and weight loss, all of my experiences, and put a diet in front of me. Would I do that diet? Like seriously, would I do Octavia? Now I get Octavia is growing, it's pretty popular. A lot of people make money from it, so they can hate on you because if they're making money and it's a network marketing company and they're selling like these nutrition foods and all that, well, they've drank the Kool-Aid. They are not going to be able to look at and see anything other than what benefits them. They are biased. Okay, that's just the way it is. Because of, like, I literally have had people who were successful with our diet free life, and I saw them selling Octavia, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Well, it's money. They're making money. So like we look at it with politicians, but we got to look at it on a lower level. People get blinded and they don't give two shits about how it's going to help you in the short or the long term. They're thinking money. And those kind of people, they don't want to hear what I have to say because it interferes with them making money. And I get that because they got to make a living, they got bills to pay. But I don't give two shits about those kind of people because they don't really care. I'm willing to go out on a stretcher because I live a life of that type of quality. I care. I'm not here to sell out on anything. But a lot of those people, and many of them I've met, they won't even return my call or my email because they're biased. They want to make money. They're sold out. They don't care about you being informed and having the truth. It's their livelihood. And so they'll distance themselves from people. They will speak in a certain way. They're conflicted. And it's sad, but I get it. What else they're going to do? What, I mean, how else are they going to make the money that they're probably making? Um, I mean, it's not like they have a real skill set. Doesn't mean that, you know what I mean? That they're in a position to do anything other. They are reliant on a company. So the people who are selling a weight loss program as a result of a network marketing company, as soon as you go there, which I could never go there. Well, actually, that's not true. I could go there. If I was really close to being in a position with a company. Actually, it was called Modere. I was really close where we were going to make Diet Free Life, our methodology, available through distributors, which would have been epic. It would have changed the entire game. It would have like given distributors an opportunity to actually educate people on health and well-being that's evidence-based. But again, you run into all these problems. It's money, it's ego, it's pride that blocks people from getting the truth. And that's why you must be your own advocate. You must be your own advocate. What does that mean? That means that you must do the research. You must be informed. You must do what is necessary so that you feel good at night on what you recommend to other people. And if you can make a dime and make some money, okay, God bless you, and that's great. But at the end of the day, are you sharing the truth? See, when it comes down to nutrition, there's going to be like one real main truth. And you can spin it however you want to spin it. But at the end of the day, the truth is the truth. And so with Diet Free Life and the work that we've been doing, and that's why we are evidence-based, clinically proven. And a lot of companies, you don't hear them saying that because they can't say that. We're in a really good position to help people. But we got to get people in a place where they're wanting to hear the truth. So for me, if you said, what's the difference between all the other diets and Diet Free Life? Diet Free Life meets you where you are. Traditional diets don't. They have you walk away from who you are and what you believe, and they put you in a position where you are codependent. And we all know that when you're codependent, meaning, okay, I can count calories and lose weight. So what happens when I no longer count calories? You gain it back. I can count points and lose weight. I can avoid certain foods like bread and pasta and stuff like that and lose weight. But what happens when you bring it back? And that's codependency. We're all about independency, meaning empowering the person with knowledge. Then they can make it work based on wherever they are and whatever their preferences are. And we've been able to prove it with multiple ethnicities, multiple individuals representing people who have money, people who don't have money. And again and again and again and again, the Diet Free Life methodology works. It works. No one, I mean, there is no one who could debate me on the Diet Free Life methodology. I could debate someone who represents Weight Watchers or Nutrisystem or Activia. I mean, 100%. A lot of those programs are promoting seed oils, vegetable oils that we know clogs up and creates major disruption in the gut as well as the fat cells that lead to autoimmune and challenges with person's health. You can't argue that. But the people who are uninformed will continue to buy into those programs because they don't know any better. I mean, we're way ahead of the game, man. So ahead of the game. It's like our biggest challenge is getting people to know that we exist. That's it. When the world knows that Diet Free Life exists and there's another way that you can lose weight and improve your overall health, game over. There's no competition. Our only competition is ourselves, and that is how do we get the word out? How do we get in front of more people? And thousands, probably millions of people now have experienced Diet Free Life, and many of them leave and go and try different things, but they always come back because when it's the truth, it's the truth. And I'm thankful. I mean, I'm humbled. I'm seriously, I am so humbled that I came up with this methodology. And I know why I did, so I'm thankful for that. But it's like, wow. And trust me on this. If there was something better, and if something better comes about, I have no problem saying, hey, there's something better. There's an easier way. But there isn't. And I'm in the game. And I've sat on so many boards. I'm in front of all the top people. But again, I stay humble because you never know. There could be something. And if there is something that makes more sense, that is easier, that is as efficient and effective as what we currently do, I would drop Diet Free Life, the methodology, immediately because I'm running after truth and not money. That's the big difference. I'm going after truth and not money. I want people to know the truth. While I'm given this opportunity to be on this earth, I want to share information that can help people, not just about now, but for the rest of their life. So I got things happening, you guys. Things are happening, and I got a team working with me closely. We are making major progress right now. Now, if you're listening and you're like, you know what, I thought I wanted to be. If you want to be a coach, reach out to me. If you want to be a client, reach out. If you're overweight and you're sick, and you got diabetes, and you're not reaching out, what the hell is stopping you? When we're reversing type 2 diabetes, we're getting people off all kind of medications. What the hell are you waiting on? Seriously, I mean, really, what are you waiting on? To die? And then you'll never get to talk about it. And then you're up in the heavens and you're looking down going, damn, I wish I had done something. I have a whole bunch of people like that I could share with people. Get off of the horse and let's get going. Whether you want to help people or whether you want to help yourself. Why are people putting things off? Don't put it off. It's okay to get help. Don't let your ego block you from doing what can help you. And if it can help you, trust me, that means it helps other people, because you have people who love you and who aren't ready for you to leave this world or to watch you go through the challenges of losing your health. Anyway, I'm Robert Ferguson. I'm a guy who cares, and that's why I share. And my circle is tight because I don't trust a whole bunch of people, because people are into it for the whole wrong reasons. I work with people. I have coaches that work closely with me because they're good people. I trust them. They're not thinking about just themselves. They really want to help people. And that's the people I roll with. Outside of that, hey, God bless all of you. Do your thing. But I'm keeping it real, and I'm staying true to what I know to be true. So I'm Robert Ferguson. If you want to learn more, then reach out at dietfreelife.com. Other than that, hey, we're here to help you. We are here to help you. Okay. If it's not me directly, there's other coaches that I can put you in touch with that really have a passion to make a difference. I mean, these are some really good people. I mean, I've met some amazing people that I am proud to say I'm working with, and they're coaches. They fell in love with the Diet Free Life methodology. They have their own thing. They have their individual passions, and I love it. Man, there's some good people that I have met. I am thankful for all of these people, and I can't wait. And I continue to be excited to introduce them to people so they can impact those people to have a better quality of life. I mean, that's what it's all about, at least for me. So, I had someone, I think Diana asked, or if you have, she asked if I had a vegan version. See, Diet Free Life, when we say is adaptable to all preferences or all tastes, that means you could be a vegan, you could be a vegetarian, you could be a meat lover. When I say meet people where they are, we literally are designed to meet people where they are. I mean, we have a ton of vegan success stories, a ton of vegetarian success stories, a ton of meat lover success stories. And the list goes on and on. Again, we meet people where they are, so everything is oriented toward that person's preferences, their situation. And it's not just about the foods that they eat, but it has a lot to do with their situation, their financial situation. Some people cannot afford to go to Whole Foods. Some people love to go to Whole Foods. Again, we meet people where they are. We show them how to make the most of their specific situation. And no other program I've seen can do that. I've never seen a program that can do that other than ours. Again, just another example of how unique and different we are, and how the gift is there. And I watch people who are diabetic, they watch my posts, and they continue to be diabetic when we're reversing type 2 diabetes for a lot of people. I watch people on high blood pressure medication, people taking metformin, people being challenged, people like having major challenges with their health. And I'm helping people, and they watch my posts and they go, and they don't do anything. And all they have to do is give us a call, reach out. My assistant, we're here to help you. Just email us. There is no reason why anyone should be suffering or being challenged with losing weight when we have a solid solution. I mean, I don't know what else do you do to a person? I mean, what else can I do? There are people, I've watched people die who sent me messages and says, hey, tell me more about it. And then they didn't do anything. And then they died in their sleep. They had a massive heart attack. People that I grew up with, people I've known since I was a kid, people I don't know. It's happening. There's a lot of people, like, no one tells you, hey, you're going to die tonight. You just die. And people aren't listening to their guts. They're not listening to their guts and doing what can help them have better quality of life, as well as extend their life. What the hell are you waiting on? Oh, well, it's Thanksgiving. Let me get through with Thanksgiving first. Like, really? Really? Jesus. and then you're gone. And then you can't even communicate with us and let us know how sad and frustrated you are because you're gone now. It happens like a thief in the night. If people knew they were going to die when they went to sleep tonight, of course they would do things differently, but they don't. They just keep putting things off. Now, talking to those of you in your 40s and 50s and 60s, plus, what the hell are you waiting on? Get serious about your health now. Now, many of you will not take action because you have a recording in your head that tells you that you're going to have to give up a lot of things and you got to avoid a lot of things. And again, you're allowing your own recordings in your own head to block you from doing what is going to help you. Because my clients, they're still eating donuts. They're still eating soul food, Mexican food, Italian food, pasta, bread, and we're getting healthier and we're losing the weight. You just don't know how to do it. That's value. So people pay for a coach or a program that will teach you how to do it. God bless you guys. Anyway, I'm Robert Ferguson. This is Fat Loss Tuesday. I share because I care, and I appreciate anyone who caught the live as well as the replay. Please share this, and if you have not checked into our YouTube channel, please do so, as we are really putting forth some energy right now to grow this channel. So go to youtube.com/dietfreelife, and I'm here for you. And if you got questions, reach out. We don't charge to answer your questions. We're here to help you as part of our ministry. Okay, so until